Okay, ladies.
So, ready? What is up, you know? I'm gonna make it fun. That can just keep rolling. Is that roll?
He started.
Yeah. We can edit that easy. This other thing now go on. Alright, so let's start. Ready?
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of Mindful the Podcast. And I tell you, people, I feel like a big celebrity. I feel like a big professional because today I'm in a brand new studio. I'm no longer in my bedroom and I'm no longer in the car. I am in a nice podcasting studio at Johnny's place. Yes, people, set up with the whole mic and everything. I feel like a big professional now. So, I mean, Johnny, thank you, Chris, for loaning me your place. And, you know, I tell you, people, I tell you that big things in the making, you know. So, Johnny's place, check it out if you want. It's for creatives. So, if you want a rehearsal space, if you want to do podcasting, streaming, YouTube videos, anything like that, even events, this is the place to be. Fully equipped and everything. So people, follow me. Being a professional now, you know, Johnny's place at 35 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica. But let's get into it, people. And I tell you, I feel like a professional, and I'm also with a guest that is a professional too. She said she feel a little nervous, but you know, on this podcast, I know that she don't have to be nervous because we just down to earth and we just talk about things and keep it real, right, people? So, my beautiful people, my guest is no other than Dayna White. And let me tell you a little about Dayna. Dayna has a business called thebeautybox.ja, and she's a medical aesthetician. Me can't say the name. But Dayna, we say good.
Right.
An
Aesthetician.
there we go. So people, me can't say the word, but she can say it. And she will tell you all about what she does. Dayna, welcome to Mindful the Podcast.
Thank you so much, Claudine, and thank you for having me.
No problem. And you know, my listeners are always well in tune and willing to hear and learn from people. So, you know, it's a good thing. All right, Dayna, let's get into it. Dayna, tell us a little about yourself.
All right, so by profession, I did my degree in banking and finance and a minor in management studies. I don't really know why I did it. I just felt like I left school and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And what I wanted to do, my parents, which is aesthetics, my parents would tell me, oh, that don't make any sense. You're not going to make any money from that. You need to have a degree. You need to go to school. You need to get a 9-to-5 job.
And we know how Jamaican parents are.
Exactly.
Like, if you're not lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, then you can't do nothing else in life.
Exactly. So my parents both, my mother is a teacher by profession and my father is a computer scientist. So he does programming and stuff for Sagicor, which is where I work, which is where I used to work, right?
Oh.
So, so they weren't going to pay for me to go to Hart or one of those little institutions to learn aesthetics. I had to get a degree.
No way.
So they said, you get your degree and then you decide what is it that you want to do afterwards, you know? So I went to UA, got my degree in banking and finance, did a minor in management studies, and for some reason I got into the summer internship program at Sagicor. And from there, they just hired me right off the bat. So I was going to school part-time and working, and then when I finished school, they just offered me a full-time position. So it was kind of just like a transition for me. right out of school to start working. So that was my story. And while working there, I just realized that this was just not for me. I was good at it, and anything that I do, I always put my 100 in it. So even if I don't like it, I'm gonna make sure I'm doing it
And
properly.
can I tell you, that is the story of most persons.
Yeah.
I mean, worldwide. You know, sometimes because your parents have a dream, and well, sometimes you're not exposed either. So sometimes you just follow the path of maybe family members, or you follow the path that, and even schools, especially in Jamaica, they don't teach you to be creative or to move in the, in a way that, or in the direction that you would want to go. Because let me tell you, I love the arts, dancing, singing. Everybody would know me love dance and all of that. And if I had my life to live over too, we're gonna end the manly instead of you. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna learn to dance.
That's what you love, and that's what you want to do, right?
So I always say it,
Yeah.
I would have gone that direction instead of go to social sciences. So I mean, you are brave.
To be honest, I think I got my strength after I had my son. Because I was like, I don't want my son to grow up seeing me do something that I don't love, or I just want to be my best self for him. So I want him to see me following my dreams and doing what I love, so he can say, oh, mommy, she's doing what she loves, I can do what I want to do. So after I had him, I said, you know what, I'm not going back to work. I'm not going back. After I started back off my maternity leave, I just wrote my resignation letter, and I had my 4 weeks to give them in order to find my replacement.
I don't know, you're brave to true.
No,
because
I don't know how.
Tell me how you got to that point, because I don't know if anybody. How you do that?
You know what really pushed me to the edge? During my maternity leave, I was still getting work to do. Questions about work, calling about work, and I'm like, I'm with my baby. I don't want to answer these questions. It's annoying. I just don't like it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna do this to myself. I was so depressed, Claudine. While working there, I was gaining so much weight trying to work, and it was really stressful.
Because we know how the 9 to 5 is, and especially when you don't love it.
Exactly.
And we have some crosses people.
Oh God, not
to deal with.
Don't even mention that.
When you have the crosses people for deal with.
Some of my, anyways, I'm not gonna get into that, but it reached a point where I felt like I was losing my sanity, and I was becoming depressed, and I just didn't want to do something that doesn't set my soul on fire anymore. It just was like, why am I doing this?
But
just to have money to live,
But me need the money, but I wonder if it's a generational thing, because me know my 40s, and me don't know if me can just get up and how you
do it,
you
right?
must have a support system. Who was your support system?
Oh yes, definitely. So my fiance, he was my support system throughout all of this, because he was the one that would see me in my element. When I would cry when I finished work, I'm just like, I just don't want to go tomorrow. Calling sick for no reason. I'm not even sick. I just don't want to be there. Coming home depressed, sad, and he's like, what's wrong? And I said, I just really don't. I'm just not happy. And he would try to make me happy, we'd go out and have fun, but I was still I just didn't feel good with myself. Right, I just didn't feel good. So he was my support system, and he said to me one night when I was crying, I cry a lot, that
no hormones.
Yeah.
When you just had a baby. Guys, Dayna have a sweet little boy.
Aww.
Which he's not 1 year old yet.
No, he's 9 months.
Okay.
So I was crying one night, and he's like, if you have to leave. And I said, what am I going to do? I don't going to have any money. He's just like, just leave. Just do what you have to do. And don't worry about the money part. We'll figure it out. So in doing that now, I was like, during my maternity leave, I had plans to leave anyway. I wanted to do something on the side and then work my way up to just doing it eventually alone. So during that time when I was pregnant, I was learning how to do lashes. I was learning how to do eyebrows, microblading, all of those things, just to find something that worked for me. And then I built a little studio around the backyard. So I have a little insulated. It's very small, but a bed, massage bed can fit in there, and I had my little AC and stuff.
Oh, so you plan out, man.
Yeah, man. But I wasn't gonna leave my job. I was going to do that on the side. Mm-hmm. So then he's like, you know what? Just work on your business. Just leave and start. And I say, you sure? Afraid, you know. So I was like, no,
man, you're not afraid at all. You're
man.
very
If
brave.
I never had my support system, I wouldn't have left. Because I felt comfortable that no matter what, I would be taken care of.
And people, you have to move with your passion, but not everybody can just, when we talk about you leaving your 9 to 5 and go do what you want to do, yes, but remember you have to make your plans. Everybody's story is not the same, so you have to know your support system, who you have to help and support you, and you must know your circumstances also. So, and Dayna made a very important point that she had planned to do a little side hustle. So a lot of us, we sit in our 9 to 5 and we're unhappy, but if we can't leave the job right now, we can hustle. So if it's something that you like, you can, maybe start out small.
Mm-hmm.
As Dayna said, she get her little bed and she set up a little thing at home. So we start small and we do a little hustling, and it grows. It will grow if you really, if that's what you want to do. It will grow. So sometimes you just have to muscle up.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't know what their passion is because they don't explore. Because as you said, you grew up in a certain household. They teach you, okay, go to school, get a job. They're not exploring other options. They're not exploring music. True. They're not exploring art. They're not exploring to see if they actually like something else.
Dayna, you just boxed me down.
No.
Because Dayna just boxed me down a while ago. Because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, even me, I try to find my purpose in life. I tell everybody that, you hear about the purpose, find your purpose, your passion. And I'm trying to find that purpose. I'm going to tell people, me don't know yet. And doing this podcast was one of them. I know I always liked media and broadcasting, that sort of thing. So I say, let me try. But you still look for something.
Else.
And sometimes you just look for see if that's your passion. But that's true. Some people need a little box down.
No, you need
because a lot of people,
explore, try everything. That's why
we sit down and fret.
It's a wide. You can do hair, you can do nails, you can do makeup, you can do so many things. I just try to spread my wings to see what worked for me. I tried the lashes thing. I was good at it, but it hurt my back. I can't sit down for 2 hours doing somebody's lashes, and then by the end of the day, my back mash up. So I said, okay, this is for me, but it's not for me. Let me try something else. I went into facials. I loved it. I really loved it. I loved it because I always love skincare. I always take care of my skin, but hormones and stuff kind of mess with my skin. But I love a skincare routine. I love pampering myself. So I said, why not? So I started doing facials on my mother and my fiance and even Zaya and so.
You practice on them.
Yeah, I practice on everybody, and I said, wow, I really love this, and I love recommending things for people's skin, and I love to see when people's skin glows. So I said, okay, let me try this, and this is what I love, and this is what I want to get into. I took it a step further to getting involved in anti-aging skincare, which is Botox and fillers, which is a little more deeper into it, which I find that I'm very interested in. So I'm just trying to explore different things to see what works for me, and I think I found it, my passion.
And you see people, Dayna just dropped some gems, and I hope you're listening, because you have to explore. And that is it. A lot of us are afraid to explore. Hold on. Just stop sit room. Computer. I hear something. I hear something.
What's that?
Computer just
Damage.
No, it nearly did. No, a while ago. But it's the audacity not responding. Come here, talk. Let me see. We know No.
Not bad so far, right?
No. You tell me.
I don't know. I'm trying.
We just have to talk. We're good. I guess you're not a talker.
I'm really not. I just really trying.
Yeah, talk about you, you know.
I just don't. I don't know why I don't find myself interesting.
No,
I
but
rather
you-
listen to people.
And when the British people find for themselves interesting, I'm tell them work with someone.
Really?
When them tell you
British people? Is that the culture them have?
no, well, they just love if other people that me know or what they just love chat about themselves. And then when them are
I
introduced,
don't like people like that.
then just tell you them whole resume
Mm-hmm.
and then tell you them this and that and I'm like, girl,
Like
we
them
would
try-
be like, oh hi, my name is Claudine.
What do
you
you
know,
do? Get
I'm
the people
alright,
to ask
so-
questions about if I answer. What do you do? Oh, well, I'm a...
Not them.
No,
Them
I'm
just
a
get
everything. Right off the bat.
Oh, you know, I'm Claudine. And in 1990, whatever, I did this, that. You know, I have a and then just go shut. Shoot.
It wasn't recording.
It recorded what it has said. It recorded audio was lost at the label location. I don't know what that. Wondering if I can continue or if I can. Let me continue. It has the external drive. It'll complete. I'm gonna take it. So we just gotta go on. We're just gonna continue.
Okay, but it wasn't lost, right?
You know what? See it right here. So now delete it when I know what I said. Probably need a. Let me tell you else, man. We should take a picture. Computer probably too slow. Alright, I could try again. How many did you fall? Let me edit it. And join them up and all of that. Well, the levels look good, so that means two of us are hearing. Nobody know. Alright, we could go again. Ready again? Yeah. Alright, so people Dayna just dropped some gems on us. You have to explore. Can't just sit down and say, me no like this, me no like that, me no know what to do. You have to try and try and try, and that's very important. People, for anything to be successful, for you to be successful, you have to try, and failure is a part of being successful. You have to try until you get it, you know. And our guest, they not just said it. You try something that's not for you, you don't like that, go into something else. You're going to something, not like it, try something else. Options are always there. So, you know, try. A lot of us sit down and we say, we not like this, we not like that, but we not do nothing about it. So, we have to get up off our asses and
Work.
there you go.
Work.
Try.
Explore and try new things, you know?
But then you always knew that you wanted to be, you know, going to beauty and that sort of thing.
It was a passion of mine, but as I said, I didn't know it was something that I could do for a living because my parents told me that don't make any sense. And I believed it, even though you see people online that do it, it's mostly like overseas. You see like estheticians overseas. But out here, them say that don't make no sense, you're not gonna make no money, we're working a spa and I'm not gonna pay you nothing. And my mother tell me, say, you know what, go on in some spas nowadays. Yeah, they were like, no.
It's not that type of spa.
So they're like, no, that don't make any sense. So I didn't know it was something that I could do until now recently when you see like social media is big now. So you're seeing all these new persons come out with, oh, I'm an esthetician and the facials and the lashes, and you say, oh, there's a market for this, there's a business that you can
And
do.
Jamaica, everything happening in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You never even know, say, you do Botox and do something in Jamaica.
Right, so
People actually
yes, of course, I have it in now actually.
What?
So where I work now, a medical spa, the doctor, she performs Botox and fillers and Hydro Boost stuff. So Right now, for me, she did fillers in my cheeks and in my chin. She did a pediothread to my nose, some fillers under my eyes. It's very subtle, so you'll see subtle changes, but it's an anti-aging mechanism. So as you get older, you know, the face tends to sag. So if you have this in from you're young, the likelihood of your face sagging is less. So I won't look old for a long time.
There's something that hurts?
It doesn't hurt actually. I thought it would hurt, but it was very pain free. I was numb and everything. It was good.
I'm your old money now. Me need some little
touch of
lip up and
so
and then I had a little touch of Bell palsy. So one side it's slight, but one side of my face cannot drop a little. We can lift it up back.
Yeah, of course, you can do pedio threads to the cheese. Afterwards, we can do a little, analysis. But yeah, there's so much. As I said, the beauty industry is so wide, so diverse. There's so many things that you can do. Right now, I'm thinking to actually go back to school to become a nurse so that I can actually administer these things. So, there's so much that can be done. I really want to do this, but right now, the timeline is looking very sticky. I'm 26. When
you have only for time.
When you finish nursing school?
No, you have only for time. Nursing school take what?
Yeah, it take 4 years and then you have to work on the ward and all that.
You're good. By the time you're done that, you're 30 a little bit. Life just starts.
I know, but it's just kind of rough because I have a child and need to work and go to school. But I'm going to figure it out. I know I'm going to figure it out because it's something that I want to do and I want to try. I'm not going to give up.
And that's the thing. Try. If it no work, it just no work. But you just have to try. And move towards what you want to do. So, in saying that, maybe we can still go to dancing school.
Of course.
And, well, the both them kind of.
No,
not so flexible.
You're a fit girl, Claudine. You're a fit girl. We see you on Instagram with your fit body. You can't well and do it.
The both of them not so.
You can't well and manage.
They're not so flexible again. But, I can try other things and see how that work out.
And as we talk about that too, I noticed with myself that now that I'm happier, I'm losing weight. I'm not as depressed, I'm not as binge eating and angry eating and emotional eating. I'm dieting right now. Well, when I had my baby, obviously, I put on weight. But after I had him, I was at 176 and right now I'm at 142.
Wow.
Going down. And I want to go a little bit down more. So I realized that I'm able to diet doing something that I love.
Yes, and you're not stressed.
No.
So the binge eating, as you say, and stuff, things that would come with being stressed out. You don't have that.
No.
So,
I feel much better.
That's good. And that is the thing, when you're following your passion, when you're doing what you love, people say it's like, work a day in your life. It's hard work because the trial and errors and that sort of thing, the time, balancing family, work and all of that. But you press on because it's what you love. It's like you want to see the end result. Right. You want to see the road, them say the rainbow at the end. You want to see that. So you just keep pressing. And then, because it's yours. Right. It's you. You go along.
Right. And normally, when I used to work, my regular 9 to 5, I didn't want to wake up and go to work. I was just...
That's all I was struggling.
But no, I find myself, wake up 6 o'clock, I'm going to the gym and then I'm going to work like a breeze. I don't feel no way driving into Kingston. I don't feel... I feel good. It's a good feeling.
Because it's you, what you want to do. So you made the effort.
Yeah, I made the effort.
You made the effort. And you can deal with the crosses people. You know how to because you want to. I tell you. But Dayna, so you still do your beauty box?
Right, I still do it.
Tell us a little about what you do. Okay, what services you offer.
Right, so I do lashes. However, I don't do regular classic lashes anymore. I do cluster lashes, which is a lot shorter, which is like a 20-minute treatment, and it's much cheaper than having regular classic lashes done.
Okay.
I also do facials, all types of facials, anti-aging facials, acne facials. I also make recommendations for skin regimens for people through skin analysis. I also do waxing, any parts of the body. So much I do.
Wow.
I try everything, but those are the main things that I focus on right now. And I have my clientele, so on the days that I don't work, at the medical spa, which is where I'm working to gain more knowledge, to
Knowledge,
build
yes.
it. Because I'm at home, I'm not working with people and getting knowledge from other estheticians. So when I'm there with people that have been doing it for years, they teach me so much so I can actually input it into my business. So that is a way to grow my business. So when I'm not working there, I have my clientele. Most Sundays and Mondays I am fully booked.
Okay.
Yeah, for the day. So I have my clientele within my community, and even friends and family, they come and have their services done by me. So it's a nice little, it's a go on with itself. It's a nice little thing.
And half of the things that you just said, me don't know what, me don't do lashes.
Have you ever had lashes done?
Yeah, one time for my friend's wedding, and we couldn't wait to take it off.
You get waxy, you wax yourself?
And it hot, so me not bother. It's like all of one. But I mean, I know a lot of people who go full out and all out. You know, and a lot of my listeners, hotty people, that they do those things.
Yeah.
So
Check
it's a
me.
matter of, yeah, exactly. So now you have options, people.
Yes.
thebeautybox.ja, you can link up Dayna. And, you know, her information and everything will be in the show notes. Okay, guys? But, I mean, Dayna just said a very important thing. You know, she works at a medical spa to gain the knowledge. And that's very, very important. We can't just sit down, and a lot of us say, oh, but that not going to pay me, or, you know, sometimes to learn something that you really want to do, sometimes you have to just, sometimes even work for free,
right,
just to learn and to gain the knowledge. You have to be an intern. Sometimes you can go and beg for just observe. So a lot of successful people, they will tell you, yes, and get mentors. Right. They will tell you that I used to go and just sweep up the place. I used to go and just observe.
Just to listen what they matter.
Yeah, and to just see, to get the knowledge. So we can't just sit down and just think that everything is gonna come to us. You know, we have to go there and we have to learn and gain the knowledge. Because if you want to go into your business or do something in your passion, you have to get up and go. You have to do something about it.
Say, boy, I can't do this and I can't do that, so I'm not even gonna try. You're like, you have to try.
Exactly, you have to try. So Dayna, do you have any regrets about leaving your 9 to 5 and venturing into your own beauty business?
I don't have any regrets. My only regret is it's not the same amount of money that I'm getting, right? But as I said, it's a period of time in my life. It's not gonna be like this all the time. So I know that my end goal is to own my own. It's not all about the money, obviously. So I know that my end goal, where I'm going, I will be comfortable. But for right now, I'm uncomfortable in terms of my finances. But I know I'll get there, and that's the least for me right now. The goal is in mind, and I'm gonna get there. So, and
you have to be strong. You know, you have to keep up. As you said, the money might be less now, but you're learning because of the end goal.
Right.
And people can be vicious sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You know, because me follow you on social media, and I remember at one point, people, like, I saw this comment where somebody said, "Oh, you left your good work come do that, for come looking at people's face."
Yes.
And I was like, really?
People really take me up and put on them head. But that's just a reflection of their insecurities, because I don't know who this person is, but I'm sure whatever they're going through, they're probably wanting the same thing like me and can't do it. So it's just like a little bad mind. But I don't really take it to heart, because that means that I'm actually doing something good. People are seeing me, and I'm in the right direction.
So you can't watch people and you can't follow people.
No, and it's crazy. People are so vicious, but it is what it is, and that just kind of motivated me to go harder. And I didn't let it discourage me. I was just like, okay, people are seeing me.
That's it.
Good or bad.
Because I couldn't believe that. I'm like, okay. Who this so bad mind?
People are crazy, buddy. I mean,
and you can't watch people, because sometimes it's even your own family members.
Oh, you know? God, and friends.
Yes, and your own friends will say, "No, sir."
Yeah, man.
If you go do that, and sometimes when you know your purpose, as you say, it's not the money right now, and if you must say, "Okay, I can't take that trip with you today. I can't go out to that restaurant because the money that I have, I'm gonna buy my equipment." Sometimes people vex.
And say that, I mean, she's not even gonna away with that. Her business gonna take off. She's no good. Yeah.
So you can't watch people. You just have to have the end goal in mind and just move towards it.
And someone, I don't remember who it was, but there's this fitness girl that I follow, and she always say you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. So I'm in that uncomfortable period right now, but I know I'm heading towards getting comfortable.
Gems, people, gems, you're hearing them. You have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Yeah.
Get up off of your asses.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. So, what is the most rewarding thing about what you do, Dayna?
The most rewarding thing is at the end of a treatment, I see the client looking at themselves and feeling happy and feeling beautiful, and that just gives me joy. I just like to know that people are feeling confident. I like to make people feel confident, and I love contributing to that. So that is very rewarding for me.
That's good. And people, Dayna is gorgeous.
Stop it.
She is gorgeous and her skin is gorgeous.
Thank
Dayna,
you.
give me your skincare routine. How you do?
So I use Vivant products. That's the line that the medical spa carries now.
Mm-hmm.
It's by Dr. Fulton. He's the creator of Retin-A. I don't know if you know that cream. Yeah, so it's a very good brand. It's geared toward people of color, because a lot of these cosmetics brands are for white people, like Clean and Clear, Neutrogena. Please do not put that on your skin.
And them use
no.
Neutrogena and just dab on little bathing soap on my face.
No, those are made for white people. So this skincare line is geared towards people of pigment. So it's very, very good. It's very hydrating. Even if you have acne, it clears up the acne. It goes deeper than just the surface. It's very good. So we can talk about that though. I can give you a full skincare,
Okay. And people, you can always link up Dayna.
Yes.
And she will give you a consultation.
Yep. And then from that consultation, we can get into maintenance and facials towards your goal.
So if you want your face looking also gorgeous and youthful and plump up, you need to go plump up right now. You can always link Dayna and she will give you a consultation and tell you what you need to do and what you need to use on your skin. You see, people, when you listen to this podcast, I always share the knowledge. It's about sharing, and see, me share so that when I can get looking hot girl summer come up, hot girl winter, everything, all seasons. So me show how I can, liven up on herself and liven up on her face.
And get it popping, right?
Yeah. So, link up Dayna and she will give you a full-on consultation to know how to forget her face looking fresh and young. Like hers and mine.
Yeah,
So Dayna, what you want to do to, improve yourself or your business in the next year to come or years to come?
Right, definitely. So I want to, as I said, I want to explore the whole anti-aging aspect of beauty. So I definitely want to, go back to nursing school in some way. And then my end goal, 5 years from now, I see myself practicing overseas, like being a traveling nurse. So based in Jamaica, but probably traveling to other countries to perform these procedures. Because there's this nurse that I follow. She's Jamaican, but she lives in Canada. And she travels all around the world and does these anti-aging procedures for like half of the year. And then for the next 6 months, she's at home chilling and she's making bank. So that's something that I'm interested in doing, being a traveling aesthetic nurse.
And you will do it.
You
I
think
tell
so?
you, all of my guests that come and say they're gonna do something, I always charge them to do it, and
they get it
done. I tell you, they get it done. So I know that you will get it done. So in a few months or years, I'm gonna hear that you're doing your nursing and all of that. You know you will get it done.
Yeah.
No turning back now.
No turning back. I mean, it can go on pause, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue.
Everything is figured, and you're moving in that direction,
right?
Because you're learning the medical spa thing, you're going through. So it's only a matter of progression and time.
Right.
So, girl, when you're making the bank, your old man, remember me.
Always.
So, do you know how you balance, because I know you have a little boy, how you balance working on your own business and family?
Right. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard because half of the time I'm not home, I'm not seeing him, but I do have a very good support system. My mother, thank God for moms, because I don't know what I would do without her. She picks him up in the evenings every day from school. She packs his lunch for school every day.
Wow.
Yeah, she does everything. She washes his clothes.
The grannies, man. That's what the grannies
No,
just
I don't have
spoil
to
the
do nothing.
grandchildren.
I just have to be there to take care of everything for him. And of course, my fiance, he's very helpful because I do work on Saturdays. So he would have to keep him on Saturdays. So
Okay.
I try as much as possible to spend time with him, but by the time I reach home in the evenings,
I know.
I'm so tired, and then he just falls asleep, and which I kind of feel guilty about.
I know the mom guilt because it's
Yeah.
the same thing with me. I work at 9 to 5 and my job is up and about during the day, and like when I come home, I don't reach home until night sometimes,
Yeah.
after 7, after 8. And then when you come home, to spend, sometimes I'm really tired and you want to spend time. But sometimes you just have to say, okay, no, we just have to lie down little, or, but I know the mom guilt, but guess what? You see, in time, because the little time that you spend with them, they appreciate that, and they know that you're there for them. So you just spend whatever time you can, and it will be fine. Children are very unforgiving. Cause my picnic, like them very forgiving, I should say, because my picnic, he ride me on days when him can.
So when you get like upset at them, they don't really take it to heart.
No, so they come back. They don't hear that.
Yes,
business.
Yes, I try to balance it. As I said, the mom guilt kind of take me sometimes, but thanks for the encouragement. I'll try and keep that.
You have to do what you have to do. And when you're happy, when you're happy and settled, they are happy and settled, because I'm gonna tell you, they know and feel. It's like children have them have a sensory thing. Them know when you're not happy.
Right.
And it affects them in ways that we don't even know.
Right.
So you see, when you work on you and when you are happy, it just radiates and it just go over to them.
Right, because they pick up on energy very well.
Exactly.
So if you're miserable, just if I was still working my 9 to 5, no, miserable every day, I'd probably pick up on that and kind of get my energy. I don't want.
And the end goal, you see, in the end, when you turn your traveling nurse and doing your thing, you'll have all the time to spend with him.
Right.
And every time matter. I mean, it no matter if you're 10, 2, 5, it no matter. Or your son till you're 100. Your mommy, so it doesn't matter, and when you have that time to spend, it's still golden. So work on you and your you just have to do that. So
and at the end of the day, all of this I'm doing is
for him. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm doing this for him. I want him to see me live my best life, so that he can gain encouragement from that. He can say, boy, my mommy does so much, she did this and she did that, and she's my motivator. That is my goal.
That's it. So you just end goal. And the mom guilt is there all the time. May have it too, but they'll get over it.
Yeah.
Care for some ice cream, but English. Alright, so we're gonna have a little fun. Let me ask you some fun questions now about you, Dayna.
Okay.
What's the most exciting thing that ever happened to you?
Oh, the most exciting thing. Wow. Probably my son.
Oh,
That was very exciting.
So me alone
See
think
him.
for me son are the most exciting thing.
To see him like being born, it was very exciting. My fiance fainted. I don't know if he told you.
I got the tea. I got the tea. So people, you got the tea. When I don't know who it is, but we have the tea.
He fainted. Yeah. You might go tell us I'm gonna push him down. But he fainted.
We have the tea. I'm gonna spill it.
It was a very exciting moment. First time mom, so I didn't know what to expect. I was just like, wow, this is out of this world. That was very exciting for me.
Okay. And if you had to describe yourself as an animal, which one would you be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably
a cat. Probably a cat.
A cat? Why?
I don't know. I'm not. Yes, you realize cats are not all up into people. They're kind of just.
Cats are nine though.
No, really?
Yes.
Well, my cat is kind of. If she see you, she just go the opposite way. She not into nobody. She kind of took herself kind of introverted. I'm an introvert.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Are you that never know?
Oh God, I'm so quiet. Studying. You don't know how much you're taking me out of my comfort zone right now.
Which is good.
Yeah, I'm not really a talker, but yeah, I'm an introvert.
Okay. Because me, we don't be a Rottweiler or Pitbull. And we just always just dip on people.
Really?
I want the aggressive streak. I'm just always aggressive.
I would not suspect that from you.
Yeah, man. We don't probably be one like a dog or a Rottweiler. Others would say others would say I'd be a like a Chihuahua. They call me Chihuahua.
Oh, really? Oh, because
it
it's
was
your height?
And then no.
But why?
It was bark and no bark.
The nickname Biggs. Where is that from?
My big personality. I'm the smallest person in a group all the time, but the biggest personality and the biggest mouth. I tell you, just always attack or always just about people. I went somewhere yesterday. I did a tour of Green Grotto Cave, and the tour guide was like, "You look like you're a boss." I said, "Yeah."
Aggressive.
No, because I'm at the front. I'm there telling people, "Head, watch your head."
What to do,
like me and the tour guide. So he was like, "You're one boss." I said, "How you know it, sure?" But a lot of people don't know, like you, I'm a little introvert too.
Really?
Yeah.
So
If I could hide, I would hide and be quiet. But I don't know, people just draw me out all the time, and I just forget about them. I'm working on that.
I'm working on being more expressive and more extroverted, because in this field that I'm going into, you have to have a presence, you have to be a people person.
Yeah, and you have to talk.
Yeah, to be honest with you, people are drawn to you and not necessarily your work. Like, yeah, you do good work, everybody does the same thing, but it all comes down to your personality and how people feel around you.
And then because of the society now, worldwide, it's social media and all of that. Because like you have to have a presence out there.
Right.
It's not like back in the day, in my day, you know, say, okay, Dayna is a good aesthetician. We can't say the word of people. So, you know, you're a good
aesthetician.
Yes. And people go off recommendations like that. So I hear about you, so I just go.
Right.
But now people, when you hear about you, they go on social media. And
look what type of person you are.
There you go. So sometimes you have to have that presence.
Right. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah.
But it's a life is a learning experience. The first time I took up a mic, and when I did my first recording, I listened to it, but say, "Me not sound good. Me not put out that." Yeah. And I'm like, and then I say, "All right, I'm gonna just do it." So you know, every day you learn something. So you just have to keep learning and just pushing. Not always gonna be perfect, but we're not working for perfection. The end goal in mind, you just keep going. Keep going. All right. So Dayna, what would you want to leave my listeners with?
Like a little,
a little gem. You know what you want to tell people?
Just to sum up everything that I said, just keep working. If you know that you're not happy in what you're doing, just find something that works for you, explore, try new things. You never know, meet new people, go out, see what you like, and just work towards your goal. Be the best you. If you're depressed, because I went through a phase of depression, just try and find something that makes you happy and just work on yourself. Don't make it reach at a point where you're in a hole.
Drops mic.
Yes.
Dead ass, as some Americans would say. People, you hear that? Just go out and follow your passion. Just do what you want to do. Sometimes you have to go through that trial, and, you have to try. And if it fails, you just try again, or you just move to another thing. But don't just sit down and think that things will come to you. You have to just go there and do it.
A lot of people think that they don't have any
options or so.
Any options or any what would I call it? Talents. A lot of people, I can't sing, I can't dance, but you don't know if you can plait hair.
There you go.
You don't know because you've never tried. Yeah.
That's so true. Yeah. So Dayna, thank you. And we're not done yet. You're a fun person. You say you're an introvert, but me see you on your fun. So we're gonna have a little fun right now before we end. I have some tongue twisters, and I'm gonna see which one. Make me say, oh, you can talk. We're practice right now. So there's some tongue twisters.
Okay.
And
Just say any one of them or?
yeah, I can go first if you want while you go and look at it.
Mm.
Let me do one and see how we can get through it. See who gonna mess up first. Which you think of me? Alright. I'll go with the simple one. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are shore.
Whoa.
See my girl left already. Let me hear you do one.
Alright, let me do a short one. While we were walking, we were watching windows washers wash Washington's windows with warm washing water.
That no fair. So you just go so. Am I yay?
You have one more?
Am I? Alright, let me try this one. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my butter, it will make my butter bitter.
Oh, you got that one. That was good. Let me try this one. Alright. I cannot bear to see a bear down upon a hare. When a bear of hair, he strips the hair. Right there I cry, forbear.
Oh, there you
That
go.
wasn't bad.
That was easy. That was easy.
Oh, see one hard one here?
You want to try it?
Susan shineth shoes and socks. Socks and shoes shine Susan. She sees shining shoes and socks for shoe. Boy. She sees shining shoes and socks for shoes and socks. Shocks. Shoes.
That's fine. At least you get through all of that and I still can't say the A word. Aesthetician. Aesthetician. You me still can't say the word. Still can't say it, people. So that was good.
These are good though.
So Dayna, thank you so much for
Carly.
coming and sharing about you and about your business, and just dropping the gems, letting people know that it's doable. A lot of people, are unhappy in their jobs. A lot of people are unhappy because they want to do something else. They want to do something with them life. Them have a talent, them have some sort of passion, and they're carrying that and they want to do something about it, but they don't know how to. And I just want to thank you for coming and just inspiring us to let us know that we can do it.
Definitely.
We can move towards our passion. We can leave the 9 to 5. It will be okay. It's gonna take work. It's gonna take sacrifice.
But uncomfortable.
You have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable. Thank you so much, Dayna, for joining us and for just dropping those gems and sharing with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Claudine. Thank you for having me.
And before we go, how can people find you?
Okay, so my business page is thebeautybox.ja. That's my business page, and my personal page is thebeautyfairy.ja.
And that's on Instagram.
That's on Instagram, right? I'm only on Instagram.
And if we want a consultation,
right, so you can go on the business page, which is the thebeautybox.ja. There's a link in the bio for you to book an appointment. So you click that link and then it will tell you the steps to book.
Okay. So guys, I will be booking my consultation because my face need like a plump up. So if y'all wanted a face plump up, if you don't want to know how to rejuvenate, how to look a little younger, or just have a simple skin routine, improve your skin and your glow, hit up Dayna on the Beauty Box JA. Follow me. And all her information will be in the show notes, or you can look at my Instagram page and I'll put everything on it also. So hot girl summer, winter, everything, all seasons coming up. Link us up for your skincare routine and how to make your skin plump up. Thank you so much, Dayna. And I also want to thank Johnny's Place for this nice studio. I'm gonna be putting up the interview on the YouTube page. Hopefully I can get that up, the YouTube page, to be up and running, where you can see we're in our professional studio.
In a real life.
Yes, and our cute. So thank you, Johnny's Place, for giving us the opportunity to go on like we're professional today. So guys, until our next episode, my beautiful people. See you next time, and thank you, Dayna.
Thank you. That was nice.
There we go. Yay! It was bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It was good.
Okay. Mom, I tell you. I tell you, we don't stuff it like, oh, well. No, I tell you, we just talk, I run through.
Is it for a life? No, I probably would have peed myself.
No, so. Same way, I just.
I don't know how. I don't know. Radio personalities and TV personalities. They have a different kind of strengths. So you're interested in going into that, like?
I always want, I love the arts, like, as I'm telling you, we were just acting from a little. We just love, like, acting, dancing. Not much of the singing, but.
You know Johnny from?
No, man, I'm just my friend. I know him a long time. But he has been acting, because Land Trading was, in our day, was a program we come on every evening. We used to come on every evening, like a half an hour every evening. And them time they would just have JBC, TVJ. So everybody in Jamaica used to watch that. And he was at the child star, because he was like a little boy, so like him grew up in TV. So him grew up in it, acting and all of that, and comedy, in the comedy. Remember on comedy show every month at Hope Zoo. Hope Zoo. And things. So I grew up in the comedy and acting or something. But me love them something there for a long time. Media, radio, long time.
You should definitely try and get into it.
No, I do that now, like, you know. I'm gonna try to save this. Let's export as MP3. Alright. Now I'm gonna lose this. I hope I'll save it properly. In it. Isn't still a learn? Because I've been doing this from last year, but me and technology and a friend. So it's sometimes frustrating. Because me not a techie person, and then the setup, and then I always have a problem with the mic them. I not hear myself, I not hear my guests. And then I have to sit down and try to learn how to edit. So me and
when
YouTube.
you reach a certain point now, you have a person with you all of that. So you just show up.
So I'm glad Chris, because these are his microphone. Yeah, mine, you know, mine something. But I'm glad Chris set up. Oh, we can't stop this. I'm glad Chris set up. And he said I'm going to set up visuals too.
Oh, nice.